the big news will be Man U next manager. I think this season itself.
Hang on, wait. First, that one before you start on that I would like to say, come on, Newcastle. Newcastle has not been beaten for the last 5 games. They have won and drawn.
8
They haven't lost.
games unbeaten.
8 games, 8 games unbeaten. I only checked the last 5 games. Yeah, so they now face Chelsea, a club going into very big crisis because of the war. Wow, very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. So Chelsea versus Newcastle on Sunday.
But that's what just
10
want.
PM.
Just want them to be sanctioned so that they are no more threat to Liverpool.
Is it?
No lah. I didn't say that.
But good also for Arsenal. Arsenal can go third place.
Don't laugh as if you are not going to benefit from this. They are quite strong at third spot.
I don't need them to sanction, but the thing is,
because you cannot get fourth. Because you cannot get top 4. That's why he said don't need this.
No. With the situation at the moment,
he wants to win the Champions League. That's all he think about. The Premier League, he don't talk anymore.
No. Because Chelsea, with their situation right now, players are worried. Definitely, we worry. Even the manager will be worried. But what I'm trying to say is, Chelsea, sanctioned or not, they will lose point eventually towards the end of the season because the fear, the worries, players are unsure who is the next boss and will anything happen to Chelsea next season. They may not be able to buy players, but definitely Chelsea can sell players, right?
No, transfers out.
Nothing.
But with their squad, they are okay. Well, only thing that they are stuck with Lukaku.
No, that's where you're wrong. They have a few players who is out of contract.
Yeah, this is the start. This is the start of maybe more things to come. Actually, maybe it will get worse for Chelsea or Chelsea fans.
Yeah,
but is it fair? Is it fair or not? Yeah.
The thing is, I've gone to Twitter. A lot of the fans, Chelsea fans, some of them, those based in UK, right? They're asking for them to to come to the ground and do a protest for this. To actually do a protest like the Super League protest. So come to the stadium, do a protest at Stamford Bridge, and some of them saying that, why do you need to do this? Don't need to do this. We just go with the flow and see how it goes. Well, some of them were hardcore ones. They want to protest. They want to come to the stadium because right now, they are in panic mode. A bit of them are in panic mode already. Yeah.
But isn't that very silly? If let's say this happened, right? English FA can deduct points from Chelsea. It will be a benefit to Arsenal, Man U, West Ham, and who else? Hotspur.
Spurs.
Yeah, because they are not very far away. They are 56. If let's say this thing happened because you don't like the sanction, you don't like the situation, and it's deduct by 15 points. Because nowadays they deduct 10 to 15 to 20 points itself. Then isn't that very it will cause even more chaos in the football club itself. Players will not have motivation to play for the club. Rivalry.
I think we should focus on our own clubs because I think your club in a worse shape at the moment. James, are you excited to have
Pochettino? Yeah, man.
No.
He never won anything at PSG. He
never won anything at Spurs.
He never won anything at Spurs. For the first time, PSG wasn't winning the title for a Farmers League, the easiest league, Yeah.
And they have a squad can win any team,
Yeah.
Messi. They have Messi. They
have
let's put across. Come to United, we have Ronaldo, we have Cavani, for example. Extend another year. If let's say he can't even maintain the 3 players in PSG, what makes one thing that he can control the back room of United?
So you wouldn't want him,
No.
I'm just surprised that he's comparing the three players, Neymar, Mbappe, and Messi, to the players in United.
No, he's saying that equal stars. Stars that.
I want to compare. I have Cavani. I got Pogba. I got Ronaldo. These 3 players compared to Neymar, Mbappe, and who is that? Messi.
Mbappe.
Sorry. So these three players and these three players at United, if he can't even control that trio in PSG, what makes one thing that he can control beside these three players that I mentioned at United and many more players? You have Rashford. You have some other stars,
So you want to stick with Rangnick?
No.
Yeah. Then you want to see who? I think with the current turmoil that you have, you just have to take.
I think you're right, James. You say a lot of things right, from last week, from last recording. Because you say
he's supporting you, James.
I'm supporting you this time.
He's supporting you,
You say Rangnick is interim manager, right? He's there for just half a season. Maybe because of that, players don't want to play. Because why would I be playing for a temporary manager? And it shows, right, against Manchester City. You're right that they might not be playing. They are not tracking back. They are not trying their best 100%. Not like Arsenal players. Okay. I thought Rangnick would be able to prove that without Ronaldo, Manchester United can win.
No,
but you're right, James.
Ronaldo
is needed. Ronaldo is important.
The whole formation that he put, right, is useless.
Why?
How would you want to put Bruno Fernandes as striker? Why? I'm mind
He never
blown.
put Bruno Fernandes as striker, right?
Yes, he did. No, he
puts Elanga as a striker, right?
If Bruno you see the formation, Bruno is up front. Watch the match. Bruno is up front itself. And you have Rashford, you have Lingard, who is more mobile to play up front as a false nine itself. You put a Bruno who is more a central position. It doesn't make sense at all. What does he prove? Follow Guardiola style, play without a striker, put Kevin De Bruyne. It's totally different. You don't have that formation at the moment or the players to push that formation itself. You don't put Bruno as a false nine or as a striker role. He's not a striker. He doesn't have the instinct.
Yeah, why do you think he don't want to play Ronaldo? It cannot be a hip injury, right? Because Ronaldo went back to Portugal and then his sister also tweeted that, you really believe he got a hip injury.
It doesn't matter at this point of time. It doesn't really matter at this point of time. To be honest, you ask any Man U fan, when you play a formation like this, why you don't give your under 18 or under 21 some striker who is performing well in some way, plucking him in first half and see how he perform. He cannot perform, you pull it out, you put Rashford in. Even though Rashford is not performing, but he is still a so-called recognized striker for United. You don't put Bruno. You see the formation, Jess. He is putting Bruno up front.
I see Elanga is the one on top, actually. I mean, when I watch the game, I see that as if Elanga is on top.
That's the part they switch. But most of the time, Bruno is at where the striker is. I watched the first half. First half was good.
Even girl pressing.
High press. Yeah, even though 2-1 up, I got confident maybe you can fight back. But when you can't second half, the third goal itself, right? I to be honest, as a United fan, since I've been so excited when Ole took over and when he left, I still watch. But do you know that match itself, I fall asleep around 60 minutes. There is no action at United. There's no push. There is no
60
spirit.
minutes. That means
around 60, 70 minutes. Around that time,
the 60th minute.
Yeah.
So you never watch Ederson sitting down.
It's okay. Ederson also fall asleep at
he also fall asleep.
He also fall asleep at the center circle.
So what I'm trying to say,
you cannot get grab. There's no grab.
No. I do watch a bit of like the Sky Sports. After the match, like Roy Keane, Gary Neville, what he say. It's true. Where's the tracking back?
Boys versus men.
Why are you not tracking back? You are wearing a United shirt. You should track back. You are professional enough to track back. And one more thing, I hate Pogba. He's doing his diva turnaround, attracts like he's the butterfly, attract people around, and he lose the possession again. Why? Simple pass, one touch, one pass. Play the simple game. Don't fanciful attract players. This is not even now you do that to Watford. Watford at any time can take away the ball from him. And somehow this is Man City.
Sancho is allowed to. Pogba don't.
I think as what I said, Sancho has improved. He has to do his step over. He's confident to do. Starting of the season, everyone saying that. I say no. He has to go and perform the way he do in Dortmund itself. That's where you will see his sparks.
That means Pogba also is very very confident. So what? Yeah, like Sancho lah.
He's confident. He always confident in the wrong point, wrong place, wrong position. I saw a few times he was surrounded with players, but he doesn't want to pass. He just chill.
Like FIFA lah. Cannot pressure,
FIFA?
cannot pass.
Different. FIFA, I can dribble. I can use it to dribble. I can from the back dribble all the way to the third quarter. Pass it.
Okay, let's say 100%. Out of 100%, right? How many percent is Rangnick's fault, and how many percent is players' fault? Do you think?
It's a good question. This is a good question.
What
is Rangnick's fault?
I told you, as I mentioned,
so 100% is 100% bought.
Because as I mentioned to you,
look, you
can't.
6 months. I mean, 6 months.
You can't blame Rangnick, right? The most you say, if you want to blame, you blame all on the players. They don't want to play for him, or he doesn't want to play. You cannot blame for someone that comes in charge of 6 months. I mean, I'm a United fan. I do love Ronaldo. I do love some of the players itself, but it doesn't make sense to blame the manager. If now Ole in charge, yes, I will tell you the truth. If Ole lose that match with the help of Rangnick, he's a consultant, right? And he's the one that I mean the same old thing that I will repeat. And this game, if we lose this much, my blame will definitely on Ole. You have been in United and you played against City, and most of the last few games that Ole is in charge, we are not on a losing end though.
You're not?
I don't think we are on a losing end. We won there, I think, one or twice. So why are we that bad?
But are you scared? Are you scared that Rangnick from a manager role will be actually being promoted to a football director role, right? With his performance now, aren't you scared that he is going to be your football director?
No, I'm not afraid.
Why?
He was appointed a football consultant, a football director when he left the previous position. He is not in the coaching platform for a period of time.
Yeah, 1 year
so
plus.
You get someone that is in the director in the box, come straight away to train this way for 6 months. Who will benefit? No one will be beneficial for the team. So
it's a bad decision by the board to do this kind of thing.
Yes. You should get Rangnick come in. Talk to Ole first. Look, I'm here for this one. I can be your assistant. I mean, it's not a very lousy job, right? To be assistant to him or assistant to him for a period of time. Yeah, just to guide him along, because no one has guide Ole. So why not get an experienced guy who has experience, guide him along? Who knows? He is on par on. I wouldn't say like Klopp. I wouldn't say like Pep, but at least 20-30% below them. I'm happy.
So is it because Manchester City is very strong? Actually, maybe we are talking, wrongly. Like we are focused on the wrong things. I didn't watch the game. So was Manchester City too good for Manchester United, or is it Manchester United's fault actually?
Can I give input as a neutral?
No.
Your head,
your head.
Okay. I watched the match. I watched the match.
To be honest itself.
Yeah.
Let me say first. To be honest
itself. You say your points. I say my points.
Yes. Currently, the last 3 years, no one is better than Liverpool. No one is better than City. Okay, Chelsea is an up and down team, and they are only able to win the Champions League only like last season. All right. If you ask me who is the big team right now,
Arsenal.
Of course, the one. You stop it, I tell you, stop it.
Hey, why you point me?
You stop it, stop it.
Okay. Sorry.
For his team and City, it is the new Man United Arsenal role in the late 90s.
I agree.
In the late 90s itself. Hey, come on. I'm not that old to go to John Barnes, Ian Rush time lah. I'm a 90s when I watch the football. So it's like the Wenger versus Ferguson, type of era itself, whereby City is like the Red United that dominant the football scene. Okay, but if you ask me, even Chelsea, with the money they have, with the players they have, they're not even there yet. They're not even there yet. So you ask me right now is
they had the money they had.
They had, but they can't perform. You buy Lukaku. I already said very clearly when I don't like Lukaku. Then this guy said that you bias. It's not bias. He can't perform. He's clumsy.
Let's compare two players lah. If you compare Lukaku, say that he's lousy because he's playing now and he's not performing. There's one player in your team also just come into your team and not performing.
CR7, right?
Yeah. Diva 7. So basically, right?
The thing is,
it's the same.
What is there to prove for CR7? He did perform in the first few games. Okay.
Same as Lukaku super performed in the first few games.
But I mentioned to you, Lukaku, you see, the thing is, Lukaku, the manager play him in a position that he can play. But the whole of United team right now is in chaos mode itself.
Okay, that's a good point.
So you cannot compare. This is not in a way not apple to apple. The harmony in Chelsea is much way better than the harmony in United at the moment. So if you want to compare West Ham United versus Chelsea. In a way, it's apple to apple. The players are happy. The manager is capable. You crash together, yes. But just because West Ham don't have the funds, Chelsea has the funds.
But I'm comparing player to player. I'm not comparing team.
Harmony.
I'm just comparing in terms of
star. I think the performance is a team game, right? Football is a team game. So, what James is trying to say that he cannot fault Ronaldo because Ronaldo is a team in shambles, while Lukaku is he's surrounded by world-class players, and yet he's performing like that. Ronaldo, he's trying, but there are other factors worse than Lukaku's.
Yeah, Lukaku.
There's two factors. I think for me, again, let me input two factors lah. One of them, the most important now at the moment, right? I think your batch now doesn't mean anything really. Basically, players coming, like we have seen this season, players are not playing for the batch. They don't know the meaning of the batch. They don't know the meaning of Manchester United already. Because no matter who's the manager, if you are a player for Manchester United, you come in, you play like a Manchester United player. And that is what Roy Keane has said every time when he is interviewed by Sky Sports. But now the current crowd of players, right, they are not playing for the bench.
Who want to play when you have Captain like Maguire?
No, but the thing is, it doesn't matter. If let's say my captain is like that, right, I will just show on the field. My captain is like that. I don't care. I will play my own style. But the thing is, everybody is not playing well.
Yeah, but everybody. I'm good player. I play well. But when I score a goal, I score one goal. But my captain concede 3 goals. What's there to play for?
I think in this case, I don't think captain is important. Just it's the manager who is important. If let's say from my experience with Arsenal, right, Arteta, Klopp, Tuchel, Pep, what do they have in common? They have that fire. They have that anger. They can score players, but because they demand passion. Ole is a nice guy. You have to admit, Ole is a nice guy. He tries to have that culture, but he's not like a Roy Keane. And Rangnick,
he's not like
you don't see Rangnick.
Ferguson,
you don't see Rangnick shouting here and there. You don't see Rangnick showing that attitude that no, this is the English game. You need to play football with passion, with your heart on the badge, on the sleeve, that kind of thing, right? So that
as I mentioned, he's
problem.
Just 6 months.
Yeah, that's the problem with Manchester United right now.
He's just 6 months there. After that, he just appoint somebody, and it's again, it's back to square one. So what I'm trying to say is very simple. You shouldn't get someone to get away the interim manager title. Correct. I don't care whether I got Champions League next season. Rebuild, start from a manager that after that you straight away get a manager. Roy can say something. If you can buy a player for 80 million, you can buy a player for 100 million. Why can't you get a manager for 50 million? Buy the contract out. Why? It's just 50 million, right? And I don't think a contract worth that much.
Yeah.
I don't think it's more than 50.
Sometimes
30,
it's not about
20,
money.
No,
They don't want to
very
come.
good. I think I get what you mean, James. Yeah, that's one thing. They don't want to come.
Yeah, but the
They
thing
don't want
is,
to come to
United
United,
job,
you know.
yeah, but United job is still there is still manager who want it. I can tell you, even play okay, we see Pochettino, for example. Okay, sorry. Just help me to pronounce the Ajax manager's name.
Ten Hag.
Ten Hag. Okay.
His name is Ten
Hag.
Hag.
Ten Hag. He may be interested, but why? He want to stay there for another year for a reason, right? He just want to prove himself, and who knows, he may be on the way to United. I do not want that sudden passion itself. I want a gradual passion. I want the gradual what is it called? What is gradual passion? No, year in year like Ferguson.
It's like a project lah, right?
Yeah.
Slowly
You don't want
win
honeymoon
something.
period. You don't want honeymoon period. You
I
just
don't
want
want honeymoon coming
consistent.
bang.
You want consistent
I want this,
result.
I want that. Yes. I do not need the honeymoon period. Ole, maybe if let's say he has that fire to score players, go to touchdown like Ferguson, like those top manager. Hey, look, ref, this is timeout already, extra on 1 minute. It is.
I just want to highlight that Arteta, good job Arteta for the pre-assist in Arsenal's goal.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Yeah. He passed the ball fast, huh?
He passed the ball, go for the throw in.
Yes, straight away throw in.
I thought it's a
fantastic, man. Brilliant.
Ball boy from Watford. Oh, this will get from the manager, surely, man.
I was wondering how come the ball never go out. Actually, Arteta threw the ball
straight away. Give to Saka. Throw.
Good job, Arteta.
Still have that midfield instinct, eh?
Yeah, the pre-assist. You want a consistent result, which I think I agree, because a very good manager, you spend a lot on a manager, he can turn a 20 million, 15 million to become a 40 million kind of player.
Like West Ham.
Yes, correct.
Like West Ham. I don't like
Arsenal.
Conte. Yeah. You see Conte.
Odegaard.
Conte come to United, it will be a flop as well. He is experienced, but he's not the long term plan itself. Yeah. You want there's also rumor Carlo Ancelotti coming. How long more? Bro, he's old,
Yeah.
How long more? He come, I'm happy because he bring Chelsea to win some titles, if not wrong. But how long can he go? Will we miss another boat like we miss Pat to get him on board? Will we again miss the part that we went a bit too early or too late for Klopp? So
I just let you know from experience, for a team from a club that has no Europa and no Champions League for many seasons, you might have difficulty because of that. That managers don't want to come or players don't want to come.
Oh, it doesn't matter. For now, you say it doesn't matter
because
the
hill is higher to climb.
Yes,
but isn't that even better?
Yeah.
Isn't that better if let's say a manager come in, have that passion, build the team, go to top 4, go into Champions League or go into Europa the next season, okay, build slowly.
But money matters. Without UCL money, without Europa money, especially with stadium.
Honestly, United should have ample money to go Europa or at least one season.
It's not about money also lah. Money is one thing, but attraction. No UCL, right? You won't attract the good players. Even you got a good manager.
This is something I got. It really depends
of players.
Yeah, but
because it's a, to me, right, it's a ecosystem. A good manager will attract good players. Good players will actually play for a good manager, but you need to have a good manager. Same like Ole, right? He's a nice guy. You got good players, but after that they're not performing. Because it's something that supports each other. So to me, right, if you have a good manager, but right now your board also not supporting, and then your players don't play for you, and you don't have UCL, it may be a problem that, first of all, when do you expect your team to start performing? Is it 4 seasons later? Is it 5 seasons later? Can you bear 5 seasons without UCL and continue building slowly?